shrimp with peaches. This is a very simple dish. Prep time about 15 minutes, and cook time maybe 15 minutes. Cook time shouldn't be more than 30 minutes. And so we're going to use jasmine rice, and you can use a long grain or brown rice if you want. And then we have fire roasted tomatoes. And what I did was I baked these in the oven with a little oil and some salt and pepper on them, and then that fire roast them. And then we have onion and garlic, which we're going to caramelize, and then some veggie stock. And veggie stock is just to kind of thin it out. So I'm going to start out with a little bit of oil in the pan and get it heated up. Start by caramelizing our onion. And most of the oil burns off, so it really doesn't go into the dish. Okay, it's starting to sweat and caramelize, so now we're going to add our garlic. And I've got just a teaspoon of garlic. That's minced, and you can do that ahead of time. Actually, if you use a lot of garlic, you can mince a lot at a time and put it in your refrigerator. It'll last a while. Okay, we're going to add a little bit of vegetable stock. Now our fire roasted tomatoes. These will cook in the oven at about 375 for about 40 minutes. You want them to darken and almost kind of burn a little bit, and that's going to bloom that flavor in the tomato out. We have a little more vegetable stock. You can actually make vegetable stock at home. You can buy a case in the grocery store, and you just mix a little bit in a pot with water and stir it and heat it up. Okay, now we're going to put just a pinch of salt, a pinch of pepper, and a quarter of a teaspoon of basil.
Was that dried basil?
Excuse me?
Dried basil?
Yes, that's dried basil. A little more. We'll set that aside now. Get the shrimp. Fresh shrimp that we've peeled, deveined, and then pre-weighed. So we'll just toss that right in there. If you want, you can cut it into smaller pieces, the shrimp. A lot of people like to see you have the shrimp in there, so I like to leave them whole. Now, we've got that mixed, and so we're going to put it back on the heat, and we're going to simmer it until the shrimp are done, about 5 to 7 minutes. You can tell because the shrimp will turn pink. We put the shrimp in last because it's the quickest thing that we'll cook. Now while we're letting that simmer, we're going to go over here to the rice. And we've steamed this about 15 minutes, and this is jasmine rice. We'll put about 6 ounces in there.
And you said you steamed the rice?
Yeah, we steamed the rice, covered for about 20 minutes. Now our shrimp are starting to pink up. That means they're getting done. little more vegetable stock. We don't want it to be runny, but we don't want it to be a paste either. Okay, now we're going to take our peaches and we're going to just toss those right in with the rice. Those are uncooked.
So are these fresh or frozen?
Yeah, no, well, these are frozen, but you can use fresh. So, yeah, that's ready to plate. There you go.
And again, what was this
And that
dish?
is a shrimp with peaches. The prep and cook time total should be less than 30 minutes.